Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the third race of the British Racing Challenge of 1966 edition. It's Norman Voxel here, and with me we have a lot of people. Present yourselves, guys.
And Kilrob speaking, of course, yes.
And I'm Leo with, yeah.
Leo with yeah. Good. Now,
Yeah, that's what I've got to
Is
say.
that your imaginary friend or?
Yeah, everybody say hello to Yeah. He's right beside me. No, sorry.
hiya. Well, for this third race, we are very close to the Scottish border, and we are on Knockhill, known also as Knockout Hill, as we're going to see very soon. So, what can we say about this, Perlix, the track? Wow, tarmac.
Well,
Did we?
although probably plenty of cars will be using the alternative gravel track today, uh, right next to the original track. Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
Rain can maybe happen.
It's raining, man.
Is it?
I mean, it's raining, man.
Yeah, it's raining.
Hallelujah.
Right. Oh, it made sense. Oh, I have horrible flashbacks now.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Well, so which kind of trumps card we have this time?
So I would say we'll take a look at the top 10 qualifications first,
True.
and then we talk about the trump cards, and we have something new as well in those. So it's not only the top 10 trump cards, but something else as well.
Wow, surprise for later. Okay, let's take a look at the qualifications.
Okay, here they are. These are interesting results, I have to say.
Wow, yeah, they are quite. Oh, absolutely, it's not this big surprise at all, but
No, but the first thing I notice is like everything we see right now is basically within 1 second.
Yeah.
So 24 people
Yeah.
in 1 second. That's pretty
Yeah.
competitive.
totally.
Everyone is
And-
very close together.
Like 20 out of them are within half a second.
The big split is between Absolutist and Perlix versus, well, Marcus. It's like, I mean, it's 4/10 of a second. It's not very much, but after that one, it's going to be a huge list of people in 4/10 of a second. So,
Very
well,
true.
seems Absolutist and Perlix have something more than the others.
Yeah, and the question is, what do we have more? I would say let's take a look at the top trump cards then, shall
Yeah.
we?
Sure.
So here they are. These are the contenders this time, and I think we
Yeah.
already know some of these.
Yeah.
Like Absurdus is known, Perlix is known with
Yeah.
his weird front-wheel drive car.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Kilrop here with the Claw.
Yay, the
sixth.
claws in.
Yeah. So what's the Claw about? Because I think we haven't seen it in the top 10 yet.
No, we haven't, and that is because it's mainly designed for the automation test track, which is a bit slower than the previous two tracks and has more high-speed cornering than the previous two tracks. As you can see, the cornering for the fast corners is actually higher than for the slow corners, and that is kind of an yeah, it's difficult to describe in automation. You have the very slow corner test and the very fast corner test. And for the very slow corner, it actually performs pretty poorly because there it is not optimized. But the faster you get, the better it becomes in the corners. And it actually switches over at something like 70 kilometers an hour cornering. And there it has about 1.13 Gs.
Wow.
So it is a bit deceiving what you're seeing here, these two stats. So it's pretty good in the corners. And it is a rear wheel drive and rear engine car. So the thing which probably makes the most difference today is that it has grip reserves. And with rain, grip reserves mean that the engine isn't overpowering the tires, even if it's a bit slippery. 3 Gs.
Mm-hmm.
And that might come as you will see it as I won't lose as much performance as most of the competition when it's raining. And that will be interesting to see how that works out today.
Indeed.
Very interesting indeed. And another new contender in the top trumps, I think, is Cool K, and I think Dark Jedi and Taekwondo, I think. So should we talk about them as well?
Yes.
Sure.
So let's take a look at Taekwondo's. This is, I think, a front-engined car,
Totally, yeah.
rear-wheel drive. Interestingly, if almost 3-liter V8. I think that was the norm in this BRC, around 2.5 to 3 liters.
Yeah, it's a good size. I think I went with that as well.
Yeah,
Roundish.
yours was, I think, 2.4 ish.
V6, V6 though, I guess. Yes.
But this one is interesting because it's not a V6 or V8. It's a V12.
Oh, nice.
Very
So
expensive.
Very high rev, I guess.
And it's
The Taekwondo one?
yeah, the Taekwondo and Absurdus is one of the only ones with the V12.
Well, all right, then it says something that. Well,
Yeah.
Oh no, I have to. Oh, wait.
That's a flat
Yeah.
plane.
Oh
V8,
yeah, that's a
right?
flat plane
It's
V8.
flat plane V8, yeah. So
I'm on the
was-
wrong car. Sorry, I'm on the next
Okay.
one already. So
too quick.
yeah,
Anyway.
too quick.
Yes. So we
So-
have zero safety there, though.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Wow.
it's
Compared to the car we just taking a look at, my car, which is reasonably balanced in the stats. This one is, please don't collide with me.
yeah, it's pretty much screaming, "Don't crash into me,"
Just don't even look bad at me, please.
because
But
I will.
otherwise, the reliabilities are
It's good.
flawless.
They are decent.
Yeah.
Like in a very good, very high place.
Very nice stats. You can see why it made it into the top 10 too. It has very good cornering. It has really good acceleration, especially in the 80 to 120, which is done quite often, like 9 times during this race. So,
Also pretty balanced in terms of drivability and sportiness.
oh yeah, that is true. It's almost 1-to-1 ratio. Always appreciated. And
Always.
what is with the cost? I mean, there's at least like $67 left in it.
Well, are you going to spend $67?
Yeah,
It's not that easy because
Maybe
some
on safety.
yeah, one click on safety.
Wild guess. Well, okay.
but that makes the car heavier too, so it's
Oh.
difficult. Yeah.
There are tricks to get it in the proper position, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Anyway, it's looking like a very solid entry for this race, apart from the not being solid at all in safety.
Yeah, exactly.
it's solid and a solid car, but not solid if it crashes. It will.
A fragile, solid car. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that fits perfectly. So let's take a look at the next car. And this is Dark Jedi's car. It's the V12 this time.
Finally.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, finally the correct car in the V12 area. And
Also, very good cornering car.
indeed, it's a very good cornering car.
this
Very
one's very
light.
light too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is.
Indeed, 780 kilos. It makes it
No,
one of the
that is,
lightest.
yeah, if you're running a V12, that's basically it's so counterintuitive because people think of V12s as something heavy, but in this challenge with the power to weight limit, the more cylinders you have, the smaller you can make the engine because you can rev it higher to get the maximum power out of it, and that makes overall the car lighter.
Indeed, but the V12 has another disadvantage in its costs, I think.
Yeah.
The V12 is very expensive.
And also it's, well, I think also it's changed a little bit the balancing of the car because it's very long. So the weight center of the engine is more on the front.
Indeed.
Yes, unless you run front-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, always on more front-wheel drive. It's very good.
So, Felix, tell me, why didn't you use a V12 transversely mounted in the front?
Because I think the V8 I chose was cheaper than the V12.
Okay.
And the V6
And it-
wielded worse. Yeah, and the V6 was actually worse than the V8. So I went for a V8. Direct acting over head cam.
Oh,
Mad stuff. So
and
let's
this one is a pushrod.
Overhead.
No,
cam.
No, it's overhead
Overhead
cam.
Double overhead valve.
Yeah.
it's a four valve one. Yes.
Yeah, it's a
right.
4-valve overhead cam.
That
So-
is that is becoming more and more of a standard choice nowadays. If you remember back that all the single overhead cams were never used.
Yeah, because they're
maybe,
quite-
there's no difference in the trump cards. Double overhead cams and overhead cams are they just look the same.
I think
So
it
it
does.
might be a twin cam.
Oh,
True, true.
fair enough.
I guess that probably if the OSG4 means that is 4-valve per cylinder.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we don't know if
that
it's a single or double overhead cam. So
Yeah, but
Wow.
I mean, if check the trump cards of Pyrlix. Pyrlix use the direct overhead cam, right?
Yeah, and it says overhead cam for me. Just overhead cam.
Yeah, without the
Everything's out.
4. Without the 4.
Yeah, it
That was
says.
a
So wait a second,
pointing out.
I'm bringing it up.
Yeah, but we're not worried about the 4. That clearly means it's either dual overhead cam 4 or dual or single overhead cam 4. So, but
Okay.
we don't know what the prefix letter is because it doesn't tell you, as you can see here.
True.
All right, but let's move on. That was a very nicely balanced car, and Pulix is going to do pretty well today as well, I guess.
So let's
Oh,
move on to the next new contender.
We don't have much grip reserves with front wheel drive, right?
No,
It's
just-
none at all.
just
Okay.
front wheel. Sam Cool K for the first time in the top 10 with a mid-engine car.
Yeah,
very
well
light
hidden
mid-engine
in-
car.
And yeah, it's again one of the lightest as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Look at the drivability to sportiness ratio. That's not
That
good.
might
Why?
be difficult to train. Yes.
Yeah.
Its disadvantages in the rain. It will spin.
Mm-hmm.
That would be interesting.
With zero safety, this difficult to be driven, a lot of rain, low reliability. I think we can probably look at this car closely in the pit before the race ends.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also,
Maybe the
Packbat just said that in the top trump cards it does not distinguish between single overhead cam and double overhead cam because in the reviews she made with Genjeft, there were cars with double overhead cams,
Right.
which are displayed as just OHC in the top trump cards.
All right. Thanks for clearing that up. Okay, so any new contenders here? Who do we think will perform the best?
Well, obviously it's mine. Obviously.
Absurdist
I'm-
as long
yeah.
as he lasts, right? That's always
True.
the issue here.
It'll
Yeah,
be
because-
a very interesting race this time between the two first cars. The rest is pretty much the rest this time. I don't see anyone behind the two of them catching up, so it will be a two-horse race this time.
It will be an interesting race because if you consider my car, it's the least powerful in the whole top 10 with just 180 horsepower. It's not the fastest in the top speed, but I don't think the top speed will matter this time on this track. It could be interesting what happens this race.
Yes.
I don't see Vikus in
Yeah.
the top 10.
His qualification result was horribly crap.
Wow.
Because he was on the wrong tires. Yes.
Oh, I see.
So he had set his intermediate stuff wrong because Martin changed how the AI handles choice of tires, and in qualification it now used intermediates, even though you have set them to not be used in the race, and plenty of people seem to have not set the range
proper
for when
way.
to use intermediates properly. So Vikas was the Vikas was one of the cars which didn't have it set up correctly and thus used the wrong tires.
Ouch.
So, and now comes the new part, which is we are showing off the cars of U3.
Oh,
Also, we have Adam D is this time not around, but he was a presenter, so his car is in as well, and we're going to present the presenters' cars.
oh, nice addition.
Except mine, because mine was shown like 3
And
times
mine
already.
was as well.
Yeah,
even
true.
Kiro, but yeah.
It was shown now, but we can show it again.
All right.
So,
Leo.
Leo, talk about your Balthazar LHE Doppler.
First things first. The name. I was struggling to get a fast-ish car, so Lord who created LEG, he sent me a chassis so I could tune and use for my racing cars. So I decided to name it with him Doppler because, well, I think everyone knows what Doppler, the Doppler effects, everything is, and it should be a quite fast car, like 240 horsepower, pretty fast in straight line, which would be very good on the last 2 races, but it crashed out.
Right. Yeah, it looks like a car made for Silverstone and so on. Yes.
Yeah, indeed. Then we have the Snowpresk Z25 Pista.
Yep.
And that seems like the prototype of the Z325 Corsa from the TCC.
Yeah, after these races, we started also to sell a road variant of this car, and seems that it was sold well in United States in the 1968. Well, as for the Z300, this is a rear engine car, but for this version we put a V6, and as you can see, 205 horsepower. Seemed quite fast on the automation test track, but in the first races I was a little bit disappointed until the last one that I was very surprised, but I don't say anything, better to not jinx myself. And I found it quite good. Well, this was the biggest V6 we were able to fit in the engine bay. That is obviously behind the driver. It's a rear engine car, and I try to make a good balancing, try to be more reliable as possible, put some safety. Seems a good track drivability and sportiness ratio, and I hope for the best. I hope it will pay a little bit better in the slower track.
Hopefully it will
And it
strike
looks
some
awesome.
proper. Yeah, it does look interesting. It looks like a proper race car with a rear engine.
The tape across the headlights is what gives you 24.6 safety, right?
Yeah, exactly. They holds all the car together.
Yes.
And
All right,
technically,
then, Adam.
that black stripes are also tape, because the car is keeping also. They're not racing stripes; they're tape.
It's just taped
Keep
together.
to keep together the car. Yes, exactly.
Brilliant. Yes. Okay. Then we have the Peniston, of course.
The
yes.
penis, it's Adam D.
Oh.
He's not around this evening, but it's his car. It's an interesting car as well. It's not one of the best, but it has a story behind it. It's from the Peniston race team. Already knows the Peniston race team. It was in the last BRC, I think, as well, and in some other races like the Automation Touring Car Championship, hosted by Leo, and I think some others.
Yeah, I think I remember he made there was a Peniston Polonaise for the ATCC, but yeah, that's it. It's a nice
Really
car.
poor cornering, though, right? Like
Oh,
the
true, yeah.
cornering is definitely not on his side. I mean, your car, Leo, was already tuned for high-speed tracks, but this one is even more straight-line performance.
And my car's on sport tires too, so that
Okay.
diminishes the grip.
Yes, and he's on slicks.
True.
Yeah.
And then we have the Claw, which we already talked
again,
about.
which we looked at,
And-
and it has 0 camber in the front and -3 in the rear, just to maximize tire size. Just as a little tidbit.
Well, it's also rear-engined in rear-wheel drive.
Yeah.
So we will see the battle between the Claw and the Pista.
Yeah, probably. I don't know if I will be able to race well. This is going to be a very tough race. I don't
Yes.
have a single idea of what came out of this.
A lot
And
of
I
rain.
wish that I, for once, don't crash half-assed, as in the last 2 races. I had each time a big crash, which caused a lot of damage, which I then had to repair. So I lost like 60 seconds in every one of them. And I would like to get through either dead or completely alive for once.
I'd prefer to have a half-assed crash than going
It's
down twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be a mess also for the raining. We are going to see how the pit stop strategy will going to work. This is a matter of pure luck, unfortunately.
Pretty much, yeah. If it's going to rain 100%, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I prefer that stays 100% rain all the time instead of go like 70, 100, 50, 80, 20, 50, 100. Because if it goes crazy and people get to the pit, get out from the pit, crash on the pit, and yeah, so it's just all rain or none.
Well,
Dry or
We'll
wet.
see.
as
We'll
long as
see.
it stays above the threshold where it change from wets to intermediates, it can rain and not rain. I don't care. So,
But anyway, guys,
I think
let's-
it's time.
Let's see how the track
Yeah.
looks today. Yes.
So I think it's time to start the race, is it?
Yeah, indeed.
And we have red lights, and it's any minute now.
Wow.
Look at how
We are
much
off!
And it's green!
Starting.
And it's sunny! In England! In Scotland,
What?
rather.
it is sunny.
Wow,
Yes, indeed, it's not raining.
it's going to be. Oh,
And Vickers is out! 14 seconds in!
Yes, I win!
yes. Wow, I have to know.
big crash. Big
Crash.
A big crash.
The Boglik is out. Another crash.
Another crash.
Crash.
Another crash.
Wow.
Cobalt Go was hit by air raft. It's so tight on the track.
Yeah, and so all the cars are very close to each other. The track is not very big, and wow.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Someone all tapped.
From 2nd to 5th already, and Kirop went from 7th to 4th, and my car gained 7 positions anyway.
And we have Perlix fell in 5th place. Met MR2.
And
Look at the
Strop.
sky.
Strop
Oh,
out.
ouch. Look at the sky. Look at the sky. It
Please
is darkening. The
Don't.
sky is darkening.
Yeah, but please don't. Yeah. Oh damn it.
Well, it's Scotland, what else would you expect?
And now it's raining.
From
Okay.
Yay! And iRaptor's out
So it's
too.
out. Well,
Not
you're
out
just
too.
how many
Doing
cars?
justice.
3, 4 destroyed now.
And Marty's out! Yay!
Mati
Oh,
is out.
no.
Another crash. Damn it. Wow.
There's so many
And
cars
Plane
literally
Race is out too.
This is not racing car. This is a
This is Destruction Derby just again.
Look how many cars are stopped in the track. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I hope
Yeah.
no one crashes into them this time.
Just leave that car from there, please. Towing truck, move, please, move the cars
Can
out.
we have a safety car?
They don't have enough towing trucks to put them away like one by one. They didn't expect there to be like 8 cars at once. And
We lost
another one.
Another crash.
And another one.
Wow, wow.
That is a big crash.
No, that was a small crash for Conan, but a huge crash.
It was like,
It's like touching a little bit, tick, and it crashed and destroyed on the guardrail probably.
Yes.
Conan was like, oops, bump. And then it was like, boom, like TNT inside of Louis Lucky's car.
Hollywood crash. Yes.
Poor guy.
All right. So, but what we're seeing so far, the weather is holding up, and it's only
Yeah.
1% dampness on the track. We are having really fast times up front for the track. It's qualifying like times.
Yeah, indeed.
However, the top now. Ooh,
And
Meta
Meta
2
2.
overtaken. Absolutely.
Yeah. Matt Emma2 is now in first position.
Yes.
It's a
And
very bold speed strategy. He has like half the fuel, so he'll pit twice.
True.
Yes.
And it
Felix
seems
is
like
holding up
back-
really well up front.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Even with a full tank of fuel.
Yes.
So
That's what I noticed there. Yes.
so
So yeah, Packbat
Moving-
is doing really well. Martin is holding up, and Taekwondo is holding up. Riso was he in the top 10 originally?
yeah. No,
stop.
I don't.
Not
I don't
in
know.
the
What happened?
qualification.
What happened?
And Merat! Crash!
Wow, Mars engineering car is out.
He crashed 106.96%.
crash.
That's a
What a
horribly big crash.
So does this mean that he has to rebuild the car twice? It's so badly crashed. Alright.
He has to pick up the parts twice.
Yes. Oh, another crash.
Yeah.
And it starts to pour down a bit.
Yeah.
6%.
16%. Right.
Yeah, it's going in quickly. Run.
So are
17.
Are you all using intermediates?
Yes.
I think I do. I don't remember because I remember the pit stop strategy this time because I had a couple of rough weeks.
Right. So I'm not using intermediates, so I will be changing to
Wow.
wets directly. But I'm hoping for it's starting to rain quicker so that I get to my threshold quicker. For when
What
to
is your
change.
threshold? If you don't
I
know.
think 35% or 40%.
Oh, that's almost my intermediate threshold. I
Anyway,
think
we
mine set
have
30.
the top leader now. We have Met MR2, solid first place, followed closely by Absudis, just a third of seconds behind. Third place for Marcus, 817. Fourth place for Kirob, 7 seconds behind the lead. Then we have fifth place Dark Jedi, Pakbat in sixth position, seventh position for Derbuyer, eighth for Taekwondo, ninth for Felix, and 10th for Rizzo. Everybody in 11 seconds to the
I'm on 9th place. What happened?
It's the white.
Oh.
But you overtaken.
Eighth place,
Ooh,
ninth
you and
place.
second arrow having. Wow! Crash! Big crash.
Crash.
Big crash.
Yeah.
Ouch.
There is a car is out.
Ah,
95.
Felix,
Yeah.
happened. Driver error happened to you.
I see.
48%.
Yeah, quite a big driver error. And
Oh, now
Coop
it's pouring
goes
down,
onto the
and now people will be coming in for intermediates. And
Yeah,
oh,
I
look
guess
at
so.
how quickly
Yeah.
the track gets.
Okay, we have the first speed, 25th, I think. Yeah.
Yep. Jordan in
Jordan
pits.
is the first one pitting.
Adam's going
Second
to
Adam.
everyone's going to pit right
Yeah,
now.
now they're starting everybody now too. We have also the leading
The
couple.
leading pair is going to
Yeah.
the pit.
Everyone is pitting now. I'm in pits as well, which is
Everybody's pitting.
which
Ooh,
is
this
shit
easy.
because if it doesn't stop raining, I have to pit in again.
Yeah,
soon.
exactly. That's where Kirob's gamble pays off.
Oh, now it's really pouring. I hope
Yeah.
I'm coming in now this round. because now
Pour
it's
fast
bad.
enough. I need a second pit.
It's getting bad.
Most
It's
important thing is not to crash now.
yeah for everyone who's still on like Rizzo is still on slicks. Cool K still on
Me
slicks.
too.
You
But
are
it's
still
just
on
because
slicks.
Almost.
Yay,
everyone.
my car just came out.
Why
so
I'm
big
still
driver.
on slicks?
And you are not pitting in. Christ.
You can go directly for what? Maybe you'll gain
Wow,
some
crash.
position there.
Fante is out.
Well,
And Deus Ex Machina also. Another two cars
Okay.
out.
and Cone Dodgers
other
and
two.
Leonardo.
Wow.
Stone Dodger didn't repair his damage, so now he's out.
Indeed. If you forget to do that, it will like also make.
Yeah, I understand why I'm not pitting yet. It's the threshold before the first pit. Oh, I'm pitting. Good lord, thanks.
Finally.
Everybody's pitting now.
Soon everyone
Have
will
to
pit
go.
yet again. So
I hope to go for wet because
Wow, yeah, there's so many on intermediates now.
yeah.
yeah, you went on the pits and I don't know where you are.
Yeah, probably I'm somewhere else.
And I'm like overtaking people like crazy now. It's
Yeah, it's we are flooded by information and we cannot comment anything.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
sorry
it's
about
just
it, it's not
just
just
too much
that.
information
Yep.
to comprehend everything.
And he's
Already.
on wets already. Oh god damn.
Jeez, it pours down like hell.
yeah, 73%.
I really hope to
now.
be on wet.
I'm still on Intest. Please, driver, go to the pits and go on wets, please.
And yeah, normal
Absurd
Voxel is on the
is
pit
holding up.
again.
Pretty
Yeah,
well.
so of course, pit again. Because I was an intermediate. What a
No,
What a
Absurdist is
bummer.
in the pits now, and,
And Kirob will take the lead. And we have something weird on the screen.
Sorry.
okay. What?
and Hirop just I just overtook Absurdist.
Oh, okay.
And Conan is now second.
Conan!
is still,
Oh,
Conan is
Ah.
still on dry tires.
First Kill Rob, second Conan, third Dark Jedi, fourth Absolutist, fifth The Bob Wiley, sixth Denta, seventh Squidhead, eighth Mikalov's K-pop. Wow, I don't know. Tycoon Arrow overtaking try 8. So we have 10th position Marcus 817 and 11th place for Felix. Fuckbot 12, Automatia 13, and then you can read on. Anyway, situation now. Everybody pit. We have who is racing? Orbit Strider still have Slick.
And Torts is
Torts
still
also.
on
But
slicks.
Torts also needs to refill a little bit that fuel tank because it seems.
And my car is still on intermediates, I think.
My car's on 30th.
Wow.
After
The
2 feet.
time difference right now between slicks and wets is more than 10 seconds.
Really? Wow.
Nerd is still on slicks. That will hurt his time a lot.
Yes.
No shit.
But on the other hand, not in acceleration because he has so much grip reserve with that engine.
Oh, I'm actually on wets now, so that's good.
There's a car standing at 12.
Yes.
What
Who is
was-
that?
Must be the number 8. Let it not be the number 8.
No, it's number 12.
Number 12 is
12,
standing.
I didn't.
12.
Okay, so Absurdist is now doing really good lap times. 1 second faster than Kirop almost. And, more
What?
than a second faster actually.
I'm
And-
faster than you also. And the last, I was like 2 tenths of a second faster than you, but there's a long way.
Yes.
Andrea is
And
faster than
range
you.
just
Can you
continues.
confirm? Sorry, I think no one got that.
We probably
apart
lost.
from F1 fans.
Yeah. Number 3 confirmed. I think we lost the number 12 somewhere in the pits, the pit results, because everyone is pitting in.
Oh no, number 12 is standing on the track. So,
Yeah.
but it's yes. So who is number 12? Is the question.
Oh, it's Packbot, I think. Could
Really?
be. No, I
Could
don't
it-
know. But I
don't
remember
think
the
so.
color was that one, but she had a grey car, but
Could it be Vicus?
no.
No, that was so long ago.
Yeah, the Vickers was the car number 12.
And it's still there. Yeah, true.
Still
True.
there.
Okay,
Why
sorry.
is it still standing?
Oh, could that be a bug of
Oh,
the
Probably
robot?
Packbot had
Uh,
the 53.
Maybe.
I hope
maybe
it's
could
not
be
a
a bug.
bug, because if there are bugs now, it will be not good at all.
Well, so far it's fine. So
Or just
I don't-
because want to piss off everybody else.
yeah, exactly.
That makes
like,
sense.
Taunt everyone. Maybe he crashed. He got out of the race so soon that they didn't even notice he was in it. So he's still standing.
He's just standing on the side and just screaming at everyone, "Hey, help!"
Cool K is making a lot of driver errors, and he also the magic. Ooh! Crash.
And a crash.
Poker King
very
is out,
Poker
but
King is
badly
out.
out.
And a lot of
Felix is
driver
moving
errors.
Up the ranks, it seems. Who's in the pit? Dark
Jedi
in
is
the pits,
pitting.
and he lost a lot of places for that. Now finally on 99% brain. Okay,
Yeah,
now
I was going to say that in a little bit we're going to race with the boat and not anymore
where's
with
the race? There's the race.
Talking about both.
Yes. We switched to the live view. Of the
Live
track.
view, yeah.
So,
Nothing to see, only rain.
Nothing to see, only the sea made by rain. Anyway, lot of rain.
lots
And-
of driver errors.
Yeah, with this rain, it's not a surprise.
But it has calmed down a bit overall now that
Yeah.
everyone is on wets, apart from Orbit Strider, who's still on slicks and doing 137s, which matches those of Nerd.
Wow.
Now they can
Nerd overtaking him confirmed.
And Nerd is still on slicks as well, so they are now competitive.
They are.
Nerd is really competitive if others stay out in pouring rain with slicks, then he with slicks is actually competitive. It's amazing.
Wow. Speed demon.
Wow. Big driver
Crash
error there.
after a driver error. That's bad. Anyway, we have Absurdist that is closing up Killrob like 1 second at lap. So we're probably going to see an overtaking in 5 laps, or at least we're going to see some fight in a couple of laps now. After
And
that,
the White
there's
is doing really well, up on third.
Yeah,
Then
but Rust.
Denta, Perlix, Matt Amatu, and Marcus.
Thing is that at least they have 10 seconds of well, there's at least 10 seconds of gap between them, so it's going to be a while to affect the lead. But they're in good position.
So, do you guys think the track will be drying up at any point in the race?
I hope not.
Will it stay with rain?
I hope not.
Not, but it already is. It's going from 99 to 9. It's going down the ring.
It is, yes.
Well,
That would be a bit of chaos, like to see the inverse of what we just had.
I really hope it don't happen. Like, it's fine to stay up like 85, 80, 70. Oh, please no.
100%.
Yeah, would be better. Just stay up and don't mess with pit stops again.
Squidhead is now in third position. Just overtook the Bob Wiley.
Wow, good for him.
And they have 12 seconds down, or 13 seconds down to the leading duo.
Yeah, it's going to take a while to recover that because they're like just a 3/10, half a second, but it's going to take like 34 laps to get there. So probably they're not going to see the lead if something's not happened between Killrob and Absolute. You know, never
You never know.
crash something. In the heat of the leading, wet, never could happen.
You know, he breaks. Killrob breaks. Killrob slips into him.
Yeah, and they crash both together in the guardrail. Could happen.
It happened before.
Fury, yes. And the
What?
rain is getting really light now.
Yeah, they're already.
I'm rooting for more rain.
I have to say
Where
that
are
probably the tracks dries up a little bit too quick.
And driver error for Namenvox, so you jinxed the
Yeah.
Killrob
By
and
the
yeah,
way,
back.
Yeah.
Packbat just noticed that Vicus is still actually moving in some way.
Really?
Maybe it's rolling down the
It's
hill.
pushing. It's pushing the
Oh,
car.
that might be why. Yes, there's a downhill. There's a downhill.
Yeah.
So he's rolling
It's
all
actually
the
moving.
way. Yes.
We have an engine blown. Dark Jedi.
And Dark Jedi is out. His engine is blown.
Despite good reliability.
How much?
Vicus is picking up speed.
32.3.
Vicus is rolling.
That's amazing, actually.
That must be some kind of new bug because I got a new version of the robot simulation.
And there's something on the screen again.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah. Now it's gone. Now the rain is getting heavier again.
Lucky. Okay, good.
We just missed the rain down in Africa.
Yeah, keep it rain, please. Please. Keep it rain. Good. Okay.
All right, so I think the top 10 has really settled in now.
Yeah, I think
for
so.
The first half of the race. It's not changing that wildly anymore.
Just waiting for.
And a driver error by me. Why?
A small one doesn't really matter.
And it's
Really
raining again.
Yeah,
The rain
sorry,
is
Lot.
picking up.
Jolly good.
Jolly good rain.
We are in England, so any quote from Monty Python I think should be welcome.
I guess it is, yes. So, do tell me, why does the nerd never stop for emergency pit stops?
That's a good
It seems
question.
like one pit stop strategy right at the middle of the race.
It could be.
And no tire changes outside of it, no matter how bad the rain is.
maybe he didn't put very much, what can I say, hopes to win anything. So he said, I don't care.
Yeah, that's viable for.
Maybe they don't have money to spend on fuel or tires.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see Vikus' driver sitting in the car with the crossed arms, like, and slowly moving.
Slowly roll.
Ooh, the
Oh.
fire, mechanical failure after a crash.
Ow.
with the
Ow.
Azor.
Big crash.
Never go without safety.
Yeah, safety first.
Where
Unless
is...
you crash twice. Anyways, doesn't matter.
So where is the Jeep in all of this?
It's probably off-roading somewhere.
The gravel roads. as we
Just
said.
across the track. Somewhere in the middle.
Now it has stopped raining again, almost.
No, please, no.
No!
69, so we're dropping quickly. And with... Oh no. Yeah,
Isaac,
it is
47th.
very- 47th? It's not bad.
There are only 55 cars running, I think.
Okay. Oh, so we had a lot of people out.
53 cars running actually.
Oh, that's crazy. Yes.
Indeed.
So will we get down to below 40 this time?
This, I don't know, it could be.
Ooh, crash. Puckbutt against Met MR2. Wow.
Ouch.
Big competitors here.
Please don't crash into each
Yes.
other.
Even with Puckbutt have to go back. Ooh,
And
dropped
Absurdist
again.
got the lead.
Top
47!
Engine failure with reliability 47. Wow.
Ouch.
That hurts.
Yeah, that hurts a lot. I perfectly know how he could feel.
How that feels, yes.
Send them a postcard.
So
Okay,
yeah,
so-
Absurdus and Kurb are really close right now and battling it out.
So-
Oops, someone is pitting to go with intermediate probably. I don't want to be part of that. Oh, please.
60%,
Please
yes.
go back raining. Please.
Yeah, now we will
Like
see
that.
some changes to intermediates when hitting the 60% mark, especially.
Yeah.
Rain.
Please, the rain, pick up, pick up.
I'm going to make a small dance of rain. Go back
Pick
to
up.
immediately. Sorry. Damn it. I will take some. Oh, I'll take the fire truck. I'm going to take the fire truck and I'll be back. To wash the truck. Oh, I'm back.
Oh,
I'm
no.
pitting, I'm pitting.
57.
And Absurdist going to the pit.
Everybody go to the pit. The pit dance is kind of starting.
Yeah, I'm in the pits
And
as
it has stopped
well.
raining. It's actually stopped
Yeah.
raining now.
And it's
Yeah,
gone
just
back
give
for
15
like
minutes and it will raining again.
I just
hope it
missed the
rains.
rain down in Knockhill.
So what
hope
does
it
this
rains.
mean? How many people? Oh, there's so many people already on intermediates.
Yes,
Well.
I think 15-20 people pitted.
Oh, I just noticed. The cars with blown engines? They are standing on the track and not moving at all.
Mm, right.
True.
I hope. Now I have.
They can't be crashed into.
Nah, I don't hope that. I just hope they get into pits soon enough, so the rain can the race can stop. Because if they're not pitted in, the race will go on and on and on and on and on.
Oh, true.
Yes. Which means that I have to increase the time at the end from X2 to X500.
Oh, right.
1000.
Wow.
Yes.
And big crash of Bavarian Absurdist.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow,
This is going
that's
to.
critical.
Ooh, he's going to be. Oh, you have to go back to the.
And he is
Yeah, he's
already.
pitting. Yeah, guess so. Both
So
of them,
if he
they're
changes
pitting.
If he changes
And
to
ouch, ouch,
Yeah.
ouch, something happened.
A big
Wow,
crash.
Wow.
Oh,
Taekwondo Ice Master.
up a big. Taekwondo is out.
Both of them, they crashed on each other and they blow up.
And the track is getting really dry now. 40% we're almost done to.
This means another round of pit.
Norman, let's get the fire truck. We need some water.
Yeah, I'm going to take it. I go back immediately, please. Keep my seat warm. I'll be back immediately.
What's the threshold for your car to go for slicks, Robert?
I think it is at 30%.
Okay, so it's going to the pits very soon. It seems.
Yes. On, I think, 25 or 30%. And then in the other direction, it's like 35 or 40%.
Right.
And I now have a lead of 31 seconds. That's pretty massive.
Yeah.
Interestingly,
So-
the Vicus is actually moving.
Yes.
Yes.
He just got his first intermediate
Sector, yeah.
sector time, yes, of 1,468
It's,
seconds.
That's slow. Slow one. I just still hope that this won't cause any issues in the end.
Yeah.
We'll see. Otherwise, well, all the positions for the championship are easy to get out of it.
Yeah.
And even if we have to manually edit those, so
Yeah.
that should be fine. So now we're
Son.
definitely in a spot where
30%.
Yeah, 30%.
30%.
And it's the clouds are getting clear.
Yeah.
Yes, it's drying up.
I
I'm still on bets. So now I will be losing quite a bit of time per lap for not being on intermediates, but then change to.
And everybody now is probably going to back to pit again for the slick
Yes,
dance.
now I'm pitting there, so leaders in the pits. And Absurdist was in the pits again.
I think my threshold was around 25%, so I'm not pitting in any soon.
Mine was clearly 30 since my car just left the pits.
Oh, the clouds are getting
Out.
thicker. Rain,
Out.
rain, please.
Quickly.
I don't
It's
know.
turning around again.
Or none.
Rain,
Son!
rain.
Alright, so Pulix is actually in the lead now.
Yeah,
By,
as long as it's
3.7 seconds.
yeah, but it's getting dry, so I'm not leading it for long.
Your last lap time was really fast though.
1:06, yeah. Fresh tires, tank
Very
full to
good.
the brim. But it's going pitting soon, so
Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to pit again because we are close to the 20% threshold and it's going to probably matter. Unfortunately.
I just hope it's starting to pick up in the rain department.
No, I'm
Sunny.
faster traps. 105.
Yeah, I'm still in Inters.
Now this will be really interesting to see. There are many people on slicks now already, and just a few on rain, on wets, like Caswell. He's 22nd with his bread van. That's amazing. He's in the points.
Wow.
Yeah,
There's so many.
and
people
I'm in the
going to
pits. Jesus.
now. Everyone is going to the pits now.
And my car is out of the pits. Go, 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 fast. Flat down, flat down. Also, Vicus is making progress.
They're almost on the back straight.
Rob the
Yeah,
Fiend,
but-
very, very far.
The
I'm
track
in the
can
pit.
be downhill all the way, so I don't think he'll make it back to the pits.
I'm in second. I'm not. I didn't drop to fifth.
Now I've pit, so it can start rain now. Yeah, because I've pit. Yeah,
Yeah,
fine.
sure. I've pitted as well, so the rain can start. I have no problems with that.
11th place and 1 minute. Wow. So,
And
after all this pit madness, we have in first place Kilrob, keeping the lead with fast pace. In second place, we have Pirlix with 20 seconds of gap, 22 seconds. Third place for Marcus, 817. Fourth place for Squidhead, 32 seconds. Fifth place for Denta, sixth for the Bob Wiley, seventh for Matemar2.
And-
eighth, the Absolutist. What up? Oh,
Oh no! I
Really?
was just looking like,
Ouch.
oh come on!
Ouch.
That's unfortunate.
yeah, I don't know. Well, I have
Yeah.
to slick. Unusual. Okay.
And he's also standing on the track.
I know your feelings.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
well.
I know.
What position were you in?
12.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's
Also,
That is
Conan is
fine.
complaining he's still on wets, apparently.
yeah. We fucked up
Conan
his
says, "Why am I on wets?" Answer is because you made a bad strategy. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. Because it's working for
Also,
everyone else. Just look at Nerd. I mean, Nerd now changed to intermediates. Isn't that perfect?
what?
This is
Why?
Out of all the things.
And he's in the top 50. That's
That's
awesome.
Wow.
Also, it seems to be quite a bug because about their blown cars, because number 66 is standing on the track as well and not moving at all.
No, he moved.
Number 66 is Casper.
Yeah,
Number
it moved.
66 or number 72 too?
The
Very close to
66
Vicus?
moved. Trust me, moved because it was way before.
Maybe it's
Earlier.
moving by the draft of the other cards, so the wind is
Also, Vicus is getting the 72 soon.
Yeah.
At that
to
pace.
overtake. But it's, pardon me, but it's the second time that, because in the first race I have the same problem. One driver error, automatically I had more than 100% damage.
But
Yes.
it was a big driver error as
It's
well
your
this
fault
time.
Yeah, it's your fault for hiring Kyo Harianto.
What?
The new F1 driver for Manor is pretty
Oh.
shit. So yeah, sorry.
Maybe his driver is also Pastor Maldonado.
Yeah, Maldonado got out of
Could also
F1,
be.
so went back to Zonoplastic
BRC.
Engineering.
No.
He went to BRC.
Yeah.
And that's why you got instead of 8,500, and you now had a budget of 9,000, and you had to accept him as a driver. So
Yeah,
yep.
yeah. I know how you feel. I had Takino for the first 2 races, so yeah, he's pretty shit as well. And sorry everyone for the 90s F1 references.
So first place still Kirov, 20
Still,
second lead
but
now.
it seems
then
I'm catching.
closely behind Perlix with Marcus together, and Squidhead, Denta, Matt Amatu, and the Bob Wiley Absurdist is still in the top 10, even though he had 2 stops and a crash. And Cool K is more than a minute away, and LaForeign is in the 10th position and rounding up the top 10. And Matt Amatu just got past Denta to move into 5th place, so there's still a bit of fighting going on. And Perlix seems to be
Indeed.
pretty lucky this time, because you're making driver errors, but they are tiny, so
Yeah, they are thankfully just tiny, the errors.
Because it's front wheel drive, maybe?
and
Yeah.
it started raining again.
Indeed,
No. Oh
the
God,
the
no.
rain picks up again.
I don't care anymore. At least that is a concern less to think about. So. Fuck.
And Vicus is catching Taekwondo, Rob the Fiend.
Oh yes, they are. They have a really soon he will be in the draft of of Rough the Fiend.
But he has to lap him a lot.
Oh yes.
I really wonder what's going on on the simulation.
Side. Yes. They didn't engage the parking brake. So.
Because only the 0% cars have these, like the one with the blown engines.
Yeah.
Maybe because they don't being seen as 100% damage, so they're not like. But
Not removed, yeah.
Could be. Ouch. Sorry for
Wow.
this. Sorry, streamers, to just.
Cobalt Girl must go in pit soon. She pitted, okay. Because I saw the tank was almost empty and it's filling.
12-second stop. Yep. So the rain stopped again, and the track is drying.
Thankfully.
But
You see, Blalord,
really
90% driver error, just 21 damage. Why? I had
because our
107.
engineers-
Maybe you just hit the concrete barricades.
I really want to know if there is any correlation about the balancing of the car and the damage related to the driver error. I mean,
I got
wow.
Oh,
not
big
that
driver.
big, trust me.
Um,
To screw up
from what
your
from what I know, it's about reliability, cooling, and safety that will give how much your car, like, how big's the damage. But yeah, my car has pretty good safety.
I-
pretty good
Also,
reliability,
big
pretty
driver
good
error,
cooling,
kill
and-
Rob.
Getting in the
Fucked up.
pits now. Yes,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
pitting.
Rob,
Competitive.
from the lead to the pits. Felix.
Yeah,
going to
that's my
take the lead.
chance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes!
Can't believe it, you with the front wheel drive car.
The
That's
front
such
wheel
a
drive
huge
car.
surprise. It's such a huge surprise, and it is good because it's something unusual, not the classic mid-engine car V8. At least this time it's something different. I mean,
Lancia
if we
did it.
If we compare with the 1955 BRC that was Sprite Fest, everybody have a Sprite, everybody. So at least this time is different.
So now we have a fight for third place going on. 17 seconds behind the lead, and I took back third place. Now it's switching around again.
Yeah, you're keeping up again. You're just pushing down the throttle again, and
Oh, that's a hard fight going on there. Let's see.
Ooh, raining.
the rain picks
It's
up.
raining.
No.
22%. Something could happen. Not to my
Oh,
car.
yeah.
But something.
Probably we'll be seeing a few intermediates soon if this keeps up.
Tikus is closing the gap. He's going to overtake.
But he's quite some laps behind.
Yeah,
Just a
it's
few.
going to take a bit of time, but
And Isaac is still in the race.
Yeah, he just made an
45.
error.
Yes. That's how you see he is still in there.
It's awesome. He's still in. He has some real chance here.
To be on the top 40?
Yeah.
Wow.
So on the
That's
first place, Perlix. Second place, Marcus, just 5 seconds behind. And third place, Killrop, 17 seconds behind. Then Squidhead, 19 seconds. Matt Amatu, 30 seconds ish.
And we don't see people coming in for intermediates yet.
Not
so
yet. Well, it's just
if the rain goes
20%.
to like 30%, then I think we will be seeing the first few people arrive.
Yeah,
in
but
the
it's
pits.
very close to the end of the race, so maybe
Oh, that's true. Yes.
past the threshold. Like I think I will not pit after 1 hour and 15 minutes or something like that. So even though even if it rains, I'll be screwed.
if now start to flood. everything-
Tsunami.
Oh,
Tsunami.
yeah, if now comes the tsunami, well, people will not pit.
Just
At
started
least.
raining.
Just 15 minutes of race.
Yeah, everything could happen. Except, well, anything could happen, but not that my car start to race again. So,
Now it's raining pretty heavily. We are crossing 30% soon.
And there's people on the
start
pits.
to pitting. Marcus
Marcus is in
switched
the
on
pits.
intermediate. Yep.
And
Does
the rain
it
is
really
getting
worth?
heavy.
Yeah.
33, 34%. Now it's picking up. That's
Mhm.
really picking.
Now it would be quite intelligent move to go into the pits, maybe.
Or not.
I'm going pits.
Wow, damage, Cadillac, Dave. Officer mistake, driver error for Cobalt Girl. Yeah, a lot of people go back because they don't want to screw up the race now.
Yep,
Felix is in the pits. Yeah.
it's screwed up for me. It's in the
I
pits.
haven't gone to the pits. Well, you're still second.
Yeah.
And I'm back in first.
But for how long? Your lap time will be probably much slower with slicks now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, will be.
Because almost overtake.
Yeah, Vic Vicus is gaining.
Wow,
And
Jen
the
Jeff,
driver error by
driver
Jen
error.
Jeft.
Big damage, not destroy the car like mine. Damn it.
No, my car's on the pit. Damn it.
The Balthazar. LHE.
See,
But changing to intermediates then, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, should be. Not
But
wet.
that's
Someone is what?
that's
Denta. Denta moved to
better
what?
than staying out for the rest of the race with slicks,
Mhm.
right? So
Yeah, true. I just lost 3 places it seems, so it's not that.
Wow! UM Gaming out for engine failure. A lot of smokes coming out from the under the bonnet.
and another car just
Racing slowly.
delaying the race.
Yeah.
Yay. At least he's on the start
the final
start finish line.
You see
Straight,
out
sorry.
number
But
66.
Dark Jedi is worrying me. I hope he will not cross the finish line before
he
the
will.
race ends.
He will. He will. Unfortunately, he will.
Yeah. Well, just put it on like 9,000 speed or
Yeah, I
something.
can't put it up on a million, so
Or maybe they can make a driver error and crash out, but at that speed, it's very difficult.
now it's drying up again.
No, for God's sake.
It seems
And
to
everybody
be
back again.
slowing. But
But I'm gaining on your kill drop. Your lap time is 1.8
Oh,
while
yeah.
mine is 1.6.
yeah, you're
couple of
like
laps,
this is the worst configuration for me to be in. Oh, now it's starting to rain more. again.
And it's going to rain, yeah.
But I think it's better for. No,
Yeah,
it-
I'm gaining.
it's
You
better.
are soon overtaking
Yeah.
if you don't crash.
I just hope it won't
that's
display
the big
crash
problem.
100%
And
each.
overtake
They
him.
are-
And first
Still.
place.
Like, this is the worst position if it just holds this
around that
this
amount.
kind of 39% because then I'm always be on slicks.
It will just be for you like hell all the time.
Yep.
Vicus
It's
is very
better-
close to overtake.
Yes!
Side to side now.
Maybe Vikus is pushing his car while Rob Define is sitting there.
Ah,
Yeah.
what a relief. And my car just passed Conan. Last race we crashed and I got out because of it. So yay. And yeah, I think you'll need some speed there because it seems
Denta
like
picked again. Sorry.
twice.
He pitted twice.
Close to the
In a
threshold.
row.
That's a lot. That's jinx.
That's really jinx.
Vicus is now overtaking.
And now it's sunny again. Now it's drying up. Drying up quickly too.
So Perlix will go back to switch to
No.
slicks. Did you set a threshold like don't change the tires after that or? Because you have 3 seconds of gap widening, but it's going to hold up.
It will be a tough race.
Perlix is on intermediate and Killrob is the only one with the slicks in top. Ooh, Killrob driver error. Watch
Oh, and a medium one.
Oh no.
Well, it didn't really affect much. It seems. 4
Well,
seconds.
now it's a 6-second
Oh.
gap.
6 second
Yeah,
gap.
it
Yes.
seems.
Ooh, the Bob Wiley.
The Bob Wiley.
error.
Ouch.
The last 6 minutes of race. Poor.
That's unfortunate.
But it seems that the cars with slicks and intermediates, they're running pretty much the same time already.
Yep.
Like 106, 107.
Yeah, they're getting to like the same ones. And
Rain again.
now put your bets. Will Vikus overtake before the time runs out?
Ooh, Dark Jedi. Cross the line.
No.
Oh,
And
That
he crossed
me-
the line.
They crossed the.
And he
He's.
put in 68 minutes. 40.2. Wow.
What a lap time!
Well, for star in a
Reasonably
reasonably
priced
broke
cars,
car.
Good.
Yeah, Steiner recently detonated
Broke
car.
Yeah. Dark Jedi, where is it?
He's
Oh,
on
here.
54th
Three.
place.
54.
52 minutes. Or 53.02. Yes, that's the time.
That's a long lap time.
Yeah, 52 minutes for a lap. It's a lot.
Maybe it's a new feature from the Brobot. The, the cars are being pushed into the pits.
Yes, it's all a feature. Now we are in the last, and the rain seems to be not
Vehicles
picking up
overtaken.
drastically.
Drop frames detected.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something's
streaming
going
was
on.
interrupted. It seems.
Why are the frames dropping?
Just on the end of the race.
I wonder
So-
why. It never dropped
And
frames.
now the race
They're
time is
finished.
over. So if you cross the line now, Felix, then you have won the race.
Yeah. but
Wow!
anyway,
Crash.
And
And
big
Felix
crash.
crash.
How about go?
No.
Wow. Big crash for Kobagol. Just at the last race. Damn it.
Last lap.
She was.
And
Shite.
we have
We have a winner.
And we have
Felix first, Kirop second.
Marcus
Marcus
817
and-
third.
Quided fourth. Yes.
Better
Well, race.
Absurd is finished. Koke 7th. Backbat 8th. Richard the Florin. And I finished the race
Yay! You finished it. Yes, indeed.
Nice.
in front of
And
Bezos.
we are left
Suck
with
it.
4
Suck
cars
it.
on the track.
Well,
1 million
that's...
speed now.
We are back on air or not?
We are back on air. Everyone can hear
Okay,
us.
good.
So
Well, I
the
think-
race is not going to finish. I have
Yeah,
to
until
accelerate.
the last 4 racers don't cross the line. Oh, well, it'll take a bit. I'm going to cook something. What do you want, guys? I'm going to take something to eat.
I
because
just
it's gonna
accelerate
be
the
long.
time now. Look,
I could
can
do some
study the
carbonara. Thank you.
Look
Oh,
how
and,
fast is Ficus now.
Wow.
that's at
And
90%,
somehow-
guys. 90,
Go faster, faster.
900.
900, 9,000, yeah, 9,000%.
Look
And-
at the wet.
Really? No, can you do some like even faster because Dark Jedi is still on the first straight. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, Vickers is really quick. Look at that.
That's 240%. Mm. Pit.
And it's finished.
And it's really dry now, so
And it's gonna take after the 3 hours in Scotland, and it seems like Dark Jedi is coming to an end.
Oh,
You can see that now everybody left the track and it's just this car. And all the people in the pit, come on, move, guys.
come
Give
on.
it up. No, I will not give up. I will not give up. I can finish the race.
Come on, we want to go to the pub, please. So let's take a look at Vicus's.
What's time? Wow, 2 hours.
2 hours.
And you did it in 2 hours, 42,
38.
8.07. Yeah.
Oh, it also went for.
And it's over.
And it's gone.
No!
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 Everything's lost.
memory. Well, I guess Martin will have to do some manual editing to get in the results, but
Why we don't race again the race? I mean, a lot of
The
people are
the results will be changed after that. That's unfortunate, guys. And on the stream,
so no stats for now.
I'm scared to start the game now.
You probably shouldn't start it again. But
I can take
yeah,
a.
so
What can we
let's
say about it? It was,
it was
an interesting race, I think.
it was Knockout Hill, indeed.
Yeah, totally.
So it lived up to its reputation, and it was thing with both starting in the dry and ending in almost dry. And,
by the way,
the
I
stop
think-
strategies were amusing.
Yeah.
I think the game has saved everything. I have the CSV files
Very good.
completely, so I can.
Copy it before.
I
you-
just copied it, and well, what I'm going to do is I copied them. I restart the game.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
And then we may be able to look at these stats.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hopefully, so there's no files here. Cross the fingers.
EA games.
Almost. Nope, we can't look at the results.
No, I think the motto was charge for everything, right?
Oh,
Yes.
I have no idea. Oh, true.
Oh. It
Charge
makes
for
sense.
everything.
Charge
But
for
it's
everything.
everything saved. No one has to worry. Everything is saved.
You sure?
I'm very sure I can.
No,
Doesn't look like it.
Well,
doesn't look-
it's
No.
not. I cannot load it because it's not loading the
Yeah.
session file. But I can show you. Well, I can't stream like,
The Excel file.
but I can stream the Excel file.
Wow, so exciting!
It's exciting.
No, this looks almost
Automation,
like
the
it will
spreadsheet
never make
simulator.
it. Well, it already is.
That's fascinating because it's the Excel file.
So why is Kill Room in September 17th?
Because I'm using different formatting.
What?
Do you know why I have to? I can change from commas to dots?
Oh, okay.
No,
Because-
just-
Oh, that's the
Oh, that's
classic.
no.
And I have
I
to.
think it
for-
will be
single
destroyed even
standard.
I
afterwards.
also have to format into standard, I think.
Yeah.
Ah,
So now let's take a look. It's a bit different now.
Can you make it a bit bigger, please?
Sure, it will be done now because, yeah, because. Zoom. Let's make a bit of zoom, so everyone can.
so we're most interested in the season standings, because reading
Yeah.
this might not be the most interesting thing.
So you mean the session standing, championship standings?
Yes, yes, yes.
Here they are.
Yay.
It's a bit different because I have to sort
Yeah.
everything out, but here they are.
Ah, okay, there.
Oh,
Wow,
interesting.
okay.
Wait,
Good.
I will change the streaming a bit to have it bigger for everyone, so everyone can read it, not just me. Right now.
Yeah, I still consider class the ranking, but yeah.
So now it should be.
Good. Okay.
Oh,
now,
yeah.
now it's
Yeah,
readable.
Now I can read without my reading glasses.
Yeah. So that is really close up top.
Yes.
Indeed.
The first three positions are, well, yeah, very close to each other. We have in first place Marcus 817
This thing
with
is.
19.
This thing.
95
points.
95 points.
95. The thing is.
And Felix in 93 and
So,
Packbat
here.
right after 89.
This is now working. So fourth place Packbat 989. Fifth
Sorry,
place.
third place.
No, third place.
Third place. Yeah, this numbering here. This is confusing me. These here.
Name
What the
is
damage?
first.
Name is first with total. Holy damn.
Total points. You have the total points.
Total points.
He has the total of total points.
That's amazing.
We need a working robot.
Yeah.
So Absurdist dropped.
In fifth
Did
place.
he drop to fourth place? No, he didn't. I
Yeah.
think he. I
Yeah,
don't
no,
know
I
if
think
that's
so.
changed, but Cool K is doing really well up there together with Conan, Popster, Squidhead, and iRaptor. And we can see two bunches forming up. The lead definitely is in a bunch, and then we have from 70 to 60 points, it's really close.
Yeah.
And then we have a steeper drop off down to the lower points. And yeah, it's
we're all-
very interesting. It's not like in the first season where who was it? Absurdist just ran away.
Absurdist and the Bob Wiley.
Yeah.
Which was in the very first season, I think.
So very balanced and interesting to see that a front-wheel drive is doing so well. And I think Perlix will be doing really well on the tighter tracks which are coming.
Yeah, like Brands Hatch will be interesting as well. Because I did run tests in the not in Brobot but in normal automation and,
Yep.
and it yielded for me a 158.0 each time.
You mean 58.0?
Yeah.
58.0, yes.
So it
yeah,
was-
that's-
58 the nerd time, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Not the flying, just
Yes, standing start.
standing start. It was quite fast on this track.
Right.
So let's scroll down
Yeah,
to.
looking forward to seeing how my car does there too, because of this weird cornering characteristic. The corners on Brands Hatch are all reasonably fast, so I think my car will be in the best range for its cornering.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, it will be interesting because my car, despite being tuned for a straight line, did better times than Pirlix's on that track, if I remember.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we were talking about it before the end of the submissions, but it probably will break down, so it doesn't matter.
Who
Like
knows?
so many other cars. Yeah, it was a bit of a destruction derby today.
So let's take at the race results as well, because just showing the.
Yeah.
Now it has to be a bit less zoom because so many data.
Points.
No, I can't see anything.
No, it's fine. Just maximize your window.
So I don't know what's going on here. 42,000 gap and total damage of 42,460.
Damage. It's not quite accurate. Yeah.
That's
Also,
euphemism.
this gap is not accurate as well.
Wow.
This is basically the time it took the universe to form. So, since the beginning of time, the Bob Wiley has
Yeah.
tried to lap this course. Pretty good.
Yeah, it's just probably because of the formatting of my Excel and the file.
Oh yeah, it is. It is.
So
So
on the
don't
pit
save this.
stops, I just won't save this because I don't want to kid anyone. So
Right.
let's take a look at the pit stops. Who made the most pit stops?
Cobalt Girl.
Cobalt Girl 7.
And didn't even finish.
Yeah, sadly,
That is about-
sadly.
Met Emma 2 of 6. Overall, compared to the previous races, we see a lot of pit stops here. It was, I think the average last time was 2 to 2.5 or something, or even less than that. And now we see an average of 4 to 5 for people who actually made it to the end. It's pretty big.
Yeah.
And that kind of explains why I was doing pretty well as well, because I only pitted 3 times compared to the other average of 5.
Yeah, I think the weather changes made people pit a lot.
Yep.
Like the constant threshold, like Denta, who went into pits in the last 2 times in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah.
He has 6,
Poor guy.
which did cost him, I think, a fair bit of time. Then we can take a look at who made the best lap. No, it was not iRaptor, Stropper Vicus, or High Octane Love. Sadly. Why is this?
It's all broke. It's all
Magic
blocked.
Excel thing.
Yeah. Excel
Well,
is
Met
working
Emma 2
magic.
with the fastest lap. Faster
Yeah.
than Absurdist even.
63 seconds.
On dry.
On dry, yeah.
Yes. So this was mainly about timing then, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. High Octane Love crashed! So that's why
Yes.
it's 5400.
Right.
So these
Oh,
are just the
yeah.
crashed people, or dead people.
Yeah.
Some of them at
Don't
least.
think so, because I'm not there. There is also Vicus.
Well, but you made a lap.
Yeah, it's the people who crashed on the first lap probably.
Oh.
54, 60
Oh.
times 90.
True.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it's 1
True.
hour and 30. Yeah.
True.
Alright.
Interestingly, Vicus had quite some tire wear for not racing at all.
Well, he
He stayed
raced for a long time.
3 hours, yeah. So.
Yeah, he raced for 3 hours. So,
Well,
I mean, those tires were melting at the end.
it was just the rubber breaking off because it's old.
Alright, but
Tire
I don't think it's
rotten.
really interesting for people to look at this. Let
Yeah.
us
Yeah.
say that Martin is doing a little wrap-up video for where he shows off the data in some
Yeah.
way.
It has to be shown off in this manner because this is not interesting for anyone. It's just numbers, boring, presented in a weird manner.
DRC,
Yeah.
the account racing challenge.
Could you
Oh.
Yeah.
could you sort according to the results from the third race
Third, yeah,
points?
yeah, you can.
Yeah, I can. like absteigend.
Wie viele?
Yes.
Was?
All right.
It's not German time.
All right. So here we see Denta actually got his first points, 17 at once.
Indeed, his
So,
first
uh,
point
Me
ever.
too.
Yeah,
Like-
it's true. And Matt Emma 2 has his best results so far. Squidhead,
Whoa.
the last 2 races, was doing really well and just heading up there.
Matt Amato, one of the best drivers in BRC 1955,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah,
he's
he's had some issues last race, if I remember correctly. He just broke down or something.
but it seems he's rising now. Not
And
not
what
quite.
interesting to see is also Conan and Debaya are really solid. Like they basically score the same points every race.
Yeah, Conan has a really consistent like result as well as the buyer. Very
Conan.
consistent.
Conan push a little bit people so they can crash, and then he's continuing to race.
Yeah.
Just
He
Conan.
just touch, crush, touch, crush.
Spats.
Touch. Then we have something out of the order. Well, we have Adam. He's got his another 1 point after his quite successful second race on I think it was Snetterton.
Oh,
Yep.
Well,
All right.
also
so-
Caswell is in the points.
Oh
Wow.
yes. yeah.
True.
Cass
Where-
has
Where is he? Where is he? I don't know.
quite. Oh, sorry. I have
We
to
can
scroll
see.
down.
Yeah,
Here, Cass.
There they are. Castle got 3 points.
3 points.
wow.
That's why I wasn't able to see Adam. 'Cause it was
Right.
Adam is
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
13.
What a lucky race for a lot of people,
Yeah.
me included, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because yeah,
Well, you've got 30 points already.
yeah, I know, but for everybody who have the race and get out from mechanical failure or a crash or something, it's always bad because if you play slow because your car is not good, it's a thing. I can understand. But when something like this happens, it's always a pity. It's always something that makes you feel sad.
Makes you feel like it's racing. Yes.
It's a wasted
It's
potential.
racing.
Wasted
happens.
potential. Also, thankfully, we are away from the reverse start format. It was interesting
Oh,
for
yeah.
it was interesting for the old BRCs because they were
Yes.
like not modern like the new one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be quite chaotic. Just imagine how many crashes we would see then. Even
Wow.
more.
Well, I think the new Brobot supports reverse starts, but I don't want to try it
Mm-hmm.
because it will just go boom, boom, boom all the time.
Well, I think what would make sense is to have a long stint first, according to the qualifying, the main race, and then a race which counts as half the points with the reverse start, where everyone is in again.
Yeah.
Like a little sprint reverse start race. That would mix it up nicely. But anyway, that's not the format of the season, so
Indeed.
we don't. Yeah.
Well,
Indeed. So
Alright, Let's wrap
Martin
up here.
will wrap this up as well. I think he will make a small presentation video. After
little drop update.
yeah, little race update
Mm.
after this unfortunate crash of the Brobot. I can't explain it yet. Maybe it's a small thing he forgot to put in or put out. Tiny issue maybe.
Well,
Yep.
good to see, however, that he continued to modify and evolve with the robots. I'm very curious to see how it's
Until
going.
it's perfect.
Yeah.
That's German. Like if it's not perfect, it's not for the market.
Mm-hmm.
Can't
Yeah, say that to Volkswagen.
be. Volkswagen doesn't count. Volkswagen is just making crap all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Maybe
guys.
it's their
Alright.
form of perfection. Anyway,
Yeah, maybe it's their form. We don't know.
Yeah, profits equals perfection.
yeah, indeed. that's nice. Anyway, well,
Very well then.
so this is it for tonight. Thank you everybody who followed the streaming and A big hug to everybody who have the crash car in this race. And well, see you next time, and thank you everybody for being here.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Goodbye. Bye.